This video provides a step-by-step solution for a tough Sudoku puzzle brought to you by SUbingDOKU. Here is the tough Sudoku puzzle for you to solve. Pause the video, then use a snipping tool or something similar to make a paper copy of the puzzle, or search the internet and print a copy of a blank 9x9 Sudoku grid. If you get stuck and cannot find the next number, then resume the video for hints, or just follow along with the video and see what techniques I use to solve this tough Sudoku puzzle. Remember, there is more than one path to the final solution. Follow these basic rules to solve Sudoku puzzles. The step-by-step solution for this tough Sudoku puzzle will provide techniques used for beginner and intermediate puzzles, plus new techniques for solving this tough puzzle. Remember, there is only one final solution to this puzzle. In the left panel, you will see the cell D7, column D, row 7, must be an 8, since the 8s in column E and F block all of the remaining open cells in the bottom center 3x3 square. Similar, for the right panel, the 7s in columns B and C, plus row 5, block all of the remaining open cells in the middle left 3x3 square. Cell A6, column A, row 6, must be a 7. As noted previously, cell D7, column D, row 7, for the left panel must be an 8. And cell A6, column A, row 6, for the right panel must be a 7. Cell B2, that's column B, row 2, for the left panel must be a 6 in the top left 3x3 square. Cell F8, column F, row 8, for the right panel must be a 7. Cell D2 for the left panel must be a 7. Cell 6 for the left center 3x3 square in the right panel must be a 6. Cell F2 for the left panel must be a 3. Cell I3 for the right panel must be a 7. Cell G7 for the left panel must be a 7. Cell H8 for the right panel must be a 6. Cell B4 for the left panel must be an 8, since the 8 in row 5 blocks all of the remaining open cells in the left center 3x3 square. Cell F4 for the right panel must be a 6. Cell E1 in the left panel must be a 6. Here's a hint. The number in either column D, row 4, that's cell D4, or column D, row 5, that's cell D5, as shown in the right panel, will be a 4. This technique or hint will help you find the next number in this puzzle. Cell E3 for the left panel must be a 4, since column F and the previous technique for column D block all remaining open cells in the top center 3x3 square. Cell D1 for the right panel must be a 1. Cell F3 for the left panel must be a 9. Cell F1 for the right panel must be a 2, since all of the other cells in the top center 3x3 square are filled. Cell F6 for the left panel must be a 5, since all of the numbers in column F are filled except the 5. Cell H3 for the right panel must be a 2. Cell G9 for the left panel must be a 2. Cell B7 for the right panel must be a 2. Hint: 1 through 9 can only appear once in a row and column. See the left panel, cell B3, that's column B, row 3, cannot be an 8, it must be a 1. And in the right panel, cell C3 must be the 8. Cell A5 for the left panel must be a 2. Cell C5 for the right panel must be a 9. Cell B5 for the left panel must be a 5, since all of the other numbers in the left center 3x3 square are filled. Cell B8 for the right panel must be a 3. Cell E6 in the left panel must be a 1. Cell G6 for the right panel must be an 8, since the 8s in column D and H are blocking cells in row 6. Hint: the number in either cell H7, column H, row 7, or cell H9, column H, row 9, as shown in the left panel, will be a 3. This technique will help you find the next number in the puzzle. See the right panel. The number in cell H6, that's column H, row 6, as shown in the left panel, cannot be a 3. Therefore, the number in cell D6 must be the 3, and cell H6 in the right panel, a 9. Cell G8 for the left panel must be a 9. Cell H5 for the right panel must be a 1. Cell D5 for the left panel must be the 4, since all of the other numbers in row 5 are filled. Cell D4 for the right panel must be a 9, since all of the other numbers in the center 3x3 square are filled. Cell A9 for the left panel must be a 9. Cell E7 for the right panel must be a 9. Cell G4 and I4 for the left panel must be a 4 or 5, since they are the only remaining numbers in row 4. Cell A1 and G1 for the right panel must be a 4 or 5, since they are the only remaining numbers in row 1. Cell G2 must be a 1, since a 4 or 5 will go in cell G1 and cell G4, as shown in the green numbers from the previous step. Entering the green numbers as shown in the left panel is a required technique to solve tough and challenging Sudoku puzzles. The 4, 5 in cell A1 and cell G1 are called twins. The 4, 5 in cell G1 and cell G4 are also called twins, which resulted in 1 being the only remaining number in column G for cell G2. Cell E9 for the left panel must be a 3. Cell H7 for the right panel must be a 3. Cell H2 for the left panel must be a 4. Cell H9 for the right panel must be a 5. Cell G1 for the left panel must be a 5, since a 4 already exists in the top right 3x3 square, and cell A1 must be the 4. Cell G4 for the right panel must be a 4, since cell G1 in column G is a 5, and cell I4 must be the 5. Cell A2 for the left panel must be a 5, since all the other cells in the top left 3x3 square are filled. Cell A8 for the right panel must be an 8, since all of the other cells in column A are filled. Cell E8 for the left panel must be a 5. Only 2 cells remain open in each of rows 7, 8, and 9. This results in the twins shown in the left panel. Cell C9 for the right panel must be the 1, and in cell I9, the 8. Cell C8 in the left panel must be the 4, and cell I8 must be the 1. Cell C7 in the right panel must be the 5, and cell I7 must be the 4. Congratulations, you just solved this tough Sudoku puzzle. As a cross-check, notice that the sum of every row and column equals 45. Also 45 for the sum of every 3x3 square. Stay tuned to this channel. Up next will be a step-by-step solution for a challenging Sudoku puzzle, brought to you by SUbingDOKU. For additional Sudoku hints, techniques, and tricks, see www.SUbingDOKU.com. Thank you.